It's release question number 80 for Algebra 1 CST release questions here. We have this. What is 12a cubed minus 20a squared over 16a squared plus 8a reduced to lowest terms? So this one is just like 77, 78, and 79. First thing we want to do is take a look at these as kind of two separate problems. Numerator and denominator, split it apart, and try to factor it out first. But factoring, the first thing we want to do with factoring is try to factor something out that all the terms have in common. So I see 12 and 20. I could take a 4 out of both of those numbers. And then with a cubed and a squared, I could take a squared out of both. And then so at this point I want to say what times 4a squared gives me my first piece, and then what times 4a squared gives me my second piece there. It would have to be 3a. This times this would be 12a cubed. And then minus 5, and no a attached to there because you have a squared already. So 4a squared minus 5, or times negative 5 I should say, is negative 20a squared. 4a squared times 3a is 12a cubed. And then on the bottom, looks like I can factor 8a out of both of those parts, and we've got 2a plus, you'd have to put plus 1, not plus 0, because 8a times 0 would give you nothing, but you want to have 8a there. So 8a times just the number 1 gives you that. So it looks like these are not going to cancel out at all. You can't break these down any farther, but we can reduce these parts here. We can reduce the 4 and the 8. Those coefficients can be reduced to 1 and a 2. And then you've got a single a here canceling out with a single a here. That means it's like a to the first power now instead. So let's make sense of what we have left. I've got just a to the first power times 3a minus 5. On the bottom I've got just a plain old 2 times 2a plus 1. Now we don't need to write this a to the first power. That can just be written as a. You've got a times 3a minus 5. You've got 2 times 2a plus 1 on the bottom, and that looks like it is choice D for number 80.